One of my favorite new features in Rebelle 3 is the new Ruler Tool and Perspective Tool. Every digital art software has a way to make straight lines, but Rebelle 3 offers features available nowhere else. To start, you can access a quick ruler by holding the Shift key while using any drawing tool. Pressing Shift sets one end of the ruler, and then you simply start drawing to create a straight line to that point. This works with a watercolor brush, acrylic, pastel, pencil, pen, marker, airbrush, eraser. It works with all the tools, and it respects your pressure sensitivity so you can have thick and thin line variation as you draw. You'll notice the ruler tool snaps to vertical and horizontal when you get close to a right angle, but you can hold the Control key to bypass this and draw a line at any angle. The quick ruler is a feature I use all the time, but it's the ruler tool and perspective tool where Rebelle really becomes amazing. To use the ruler tool, you position the ruler using these blue dots. There's a start, end, and the one in the middle lets you drag the ruler without changing the angle. These dots are offset from the line so the user interface doesn't obscure your view. There's an option to lock the control points. This allows you to draw without accidentally moving the blue dots. There's an option to lock horizontally. This makes it easy to quickly create horizontal lines. And then there's my favorite and most unique feature, the freehand button. The problem with most digital art is that it has a digital look. It can be cold and sterile. The whole point of Rebelle is to add the humanity back to digital art. And true to that goal, the freehand button allows you to use the ruler without the line being absolutely straight. It's hard to explain, but real easy to use. Basically, it constrains your freehand drawing into a mostly straight line. It still picks up the hand variation and imperfection that gives your line quality a human touch. It's amazing. In other software, I have to make a line and then draw over that line in freehand to give it a hand-drawn look. With Rebelle, I can just use the ruler with freehand mode and my line work has a hand-drawn appeal naturally. And finally, there's the perspective ruler. I'm still learning to use this one, but you'll see it works just like the ruler tool except in perspective. You can use 1, 2, and 3-point perspective to create an accurate drawing with a 3D look. Just like the ruler tool, it offers control point lock and horizontal lock, and the awesome freehand option so your lines don't look like a computer drew them. There's any number of ways to use the perspective tool, but I use it to rough out my line work at the beginning of a drawing. I might draw a road going off into the distance and maybe some buildings or structures along that road. Then I lower the opacity of that layer and draw my final line art on top on a new layer. Perspective gives even stylized art a sense of dimension and believability. Rebelle's perspective tools make it easy. These ruler and perspective features are from the Rebelle 3 beta, so they might change or get even better before the final release. Whatever the case, you know they'll be powerful and easy to use because that's what Rebelle is all about. Rebelle is a powerful digital painting software that is super friendly and easy to use, and it all feels very analog, like traditional media. I love it. Oh, one more thing I forgot to mention. To access the ruler tool, just go to the edit menu and choose ruler tool or hit Shift R for the keyboard shortcut. To access the perspective tool, go to the edit menu and choose perspective tool or simply hit Shift P for the keyboard shortcut. And finally, to access the quick ruler, hold Shift while using any drawing tool. And be sure to use the freehand button on the ruler tools to give your lines that human touch. So have fun with these ruler tools. They're easy to use and can give your art some added precision while still feeling like they were drawn by hand.